want to do something like this? Well, if so, watch the upcoming tutorial to find OU how.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Pudding Pop, and today I am going to be showing you how to do an overlay like I do in my slime rants. So you're going to need the following apps: YouTube, IBS Paint, CapCut, and Pinterest, and Google or like Safari, but the Safari one you already have, I think, but whatever. So first we're going to go do our character. So today for our character, I'm going to be using the queen of TV, of game shows, the TV. So we're gonna search up Dandy's World sprites. So after we see this, you're gonna want to click the first one, or the one that says V/gallery. This will be very important because basically you're gonna want to click the sprite in order to use it for your overlay. So we have this one. So we have V's model blinking, hurt, and then we have the scrap hurt face. You can use whatever one, just don't do the animation because it might not work out the way that you want to, or it just might be kind of odd. I don't know. So you have stuff like this, but I just want to get to the good part, which is finding the, So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our sprite. So my favorite skin is really the Zap Creation and Showtime. So today I'm going to be using Zap Creation because Zap Creation is very fun in my opinion. So the first one I'm going to be using Zap Creation model. So it'll look like this. So you're gonna want to hold down on the character that you're using, and next it'll say something like save image or download image and photos. Make sure you do photos and not any like Google Photos or anything, because it might not work out. Now I'm gonna be using not pictures, but I am going to be using the posters that involve V. So I'm gonna be using the V and Shelly one because basically when I think of V, I think of Shelly. When I think of Shelly, I think of V, which is a lot to process, but very easy to understand. So do the same thing I did before, which is hold down, save image and photos, and then we go out. Now that we have the stuff that we're going to use for our overlay, now we're going to go to the second app, Pinterest. Oof. So after we go to Pinterest, we are going to search up green border. So why I say folder. So we're going to do green border. And now that we have this, we can find whatever border we want to do. So I'm just going to hide and speed this part up. Okay, now that I'm done with that, we are now going to go to IBS Paint. So first you're going to want to click plus sign that involves a new canvas. And first off, one of the first things that you're going to want to do is make sure you have these measurements that I have, which I will screenshot later and put it on a community post just in case anybody didn't have time to screenshot this. So I'm going to press import picture, and now we are going to press the first thing we want to use. So the first overlay I want to use is this. So first you're gonna want to press invert, which is the half circle. Also, something I do recommend doing is doing the dark background to start off, so you don't have to do it later. Then you're gonna press press the 3 dots, and then you're gonna want to press clear white color, not grayscale, color. So after you do that, you're gonna invert it back like this. That's what we get. Next, you're gonna want to import the next hex border, which is this, or the one I'm using. So after we have this, we're gonna do the same thing. We're going to do the same thing that we did before. Then we're going to reverse it. And then we have this. Pretty. It's very pretty. Now that we have this, we're going to import V. Our very mean TV. So basically it'll be transparent with no background, even though in your photo gallery it will not appear that way. So now I'm going to put the poster, then I'm going to press cancel, and now we're going to go back to V. So we're going to press filter, and then we're going to go press style. So first you can do stroke outer, you can do glow inner, you can do wet edge, which just won't do anything. You could do I guess you can do bevel outer, you could do bevel inner, you could do glow inner, or you could be like what I'm doing, which is glow outer. So the reason I'm doing glow outer is because a lot of time electronics will be very like shiny. So I'm gonna do that for V to reminisce devices. So I'm gonna do mine green because V is green, but somebody else is doing another character, they can use whatever color that character is. Now that we have that, we're going to download it. Then we have OK. Also, when you press the arrow, it's going to tell you to save it. So press save. Then it might show you an ad like this or so. Then it'll say image saved. Now, we're going to go to YouTube. And now, I'm going to go look for some footage that's green like V. Green slime ASMR. And while I do that, I'm gonna cut over to when. So make sure you hang on tight while I do this. Okay, lovelies. Not today. Oh my god, bro. So lovelies, I am back officially again because I got my footage and everything. So now we're on CapCut. So first we're gonna press new project. So after we press new project, we're gonna want to press the slime video. So you can trim it to however long you want it to be. I'm gonna do mine for 41 seconds. And it's not gonna be a video, but it's gonna show you how to import and what to do. So first, you're gonna want to press aspect ratio. So after you press aspect ratio, you're gonna want to press the Instagram one. It'll be 1 by 1. So after you do this, you're gonna want to press overlay. So after you press add overlay, press the overlay that you made, which will be in photos. Not this. It'll be the one that you made. Hey, Early and IBS Paint. So you're gonna want to zoom it in, or if it's already large enough, then just leave it be. And after you do this, make sure you stretch it to the length of the video, or if you're like me who likes to change the overlays midway as a cool transition to work on your editing skills, let's do that for however long. And that, my friends, is how you make an overlay video. But I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did making this video. So I hope you guys eat well, sleep good, drink good, and get some rest.
But that was my tutorial on how to make the overlay and make the slime rant. I hope you learned a lot today. So putting out.